Hello there, welcome back to the new lecture. So in this lecture we have to discuss about kitchen ventilation system part 1. So after the end of this lecture you would be able to understand the main purpose of kitchen ventilation system. Then we have to discuss about the benefits or advantages of kitchen ventilation. Then I will show you the design criteria of kitchen ventilation. Then we have to discuss the component of kitchen ventilation system. So let's start. Now see about kitchen ventilation system. Now anyone tell me what is the basic purpose of kitchen ventilation system? Why we are providing ventilation in kitchen? So the basic purpose of kitchen ventilation system is to provide a comfortable environment in the kitchen. Okay, because we are doing the ventilation and we are giving ventilation for what purpose? For making the environment comfort. Okay, and ventilation means is what? Providing outside air inside and inside air outside to improve indoor air quality. So what happen when you improve the indoor air quality? So the people who is working in the kitchen will feel comfort. Okay, as I think all of you know, the kitchen get hot and grimy easily because cooking and preparing food generates heat, smoke, grease and odors. Installing a functional ventilation system is the easiest way to control kitchen temperature and improve the air quality. It works by expelling the hot air from your kitchen and creating a constant circulation of air within your kitchen. The elimination of impurities such as heat, smoke and fumes can greatly improve air quality for a pleasant and more comfortable kitchen environment. Okay. Now the second one is what? The purpose of kitchen ventilation is to ensure the safety of the people working in the kitchen and building occupant. Okay, because most people know that cooking can release fumes into the air, but do you realize how dangerous these fumes can be? In fact, kitchen fumes are one of the leading causes of indoor air pollution. When inhaled, these fumes can cause a variety of health problems, including respiratory infections, headache, and dizziness. So, what can you do to protect yourself from harmful kitchen fumes? So, the best way is to ventilate your kitchen by opening windows or using an exhaust fan while you cook. Okay, and sometime if you have a commercial kitchen, so we have to install the ducting system, hood, all these things. Okay, so this will help to remove any harmful gases or particles from the air before they have a chance to build up. Okay, so this is all about the basic purpose of kitchen ventilation system. So what is the advantages of kitchen ventilation system? So there are many advantages of kitchen ventilation system. In that, first is it can help to improve the overall quality of the indoor environment by preventing pollutants from building up. Okay, ventilation means what? Simple. Providing outside air inside and inside air outside to improve indoor air quality. Okay. Now the second advantage is what? Having adequate ventilation can lower pollutant levels that may pose a health risk for food preparation worker. For example, when you fry food in oil, harmful chemical like benzenes and carbon monoxide are released into the air. These chemicals can build up over time and cause serious health problems. The best way is to ventilate your kitchen. This will help to remove any harmful gases or particle from the air before they have a chance to build up. Okay, so this is the next advantage. Now the last one is what? It reduces the workload of your HVAC system. So there are many advantages. Okay, so here we have discussed some advantage of kitchen ventilation system. Now see the design criteria of kitchen ventilation system. So in that, first of all, we have to size the kitchen hood. And what is kitchen hood? I think all of you know about that. Kitchen hood or exhaust hood both are similar, or sometimes we call that a range hood. So kitchen hood, exhaust hood, range hood, extractor hood, all are similar. Okay, so the main function is what? Kitchen hood is a device containing a mechanical fan that hangs over the stove or cooktop in the kitchen. It removes airborne grease, combustion product, fumes, smoke, heat, and steam from the air by evacuation of the air and filtration. Okay, so this is about kitchen hood. Now how to do the size of kitchen hood? So based on your cooking appliance, either you can say based on your stove size, we have to do the kitchen hood size. So I will explain you later. Okay, we have a separate topic for that, how to do the sizing of kitchen hood. Second, we have to find out the exhaust airflow rate in CFM, in imperial unit. Always we have to work in imperial unit only. Okay, imperial means we have to work in feet inches in this unit. Okay, so we have to find out the exhaust airflow rate. So how to find out the exhaust airflow rate? So for that we have a formula. Okay, second thing, third is exhaust air fan capacity. So how to find out the exhaust air fan capacity? Suppose if you are using hood and ducting, you have installed the duct also. So for that we are using generally centrifugal fan, and sometime we are using inline cabinet fan. Okay, so how to find out the capacity of that fan? So for that we have a formula. Okay, in that formula we need the static pressure. So first of all we have to calculate the static pressure. So based on that static pressure we have a formula. You can just put all the value on that formula, so we get the fan capacity. Fourth, we have to find out the fresh air flow rate. Why? Because when you are exhausting air from the kitchen, so what happen? The oxygen level inside the kitchen space will decrease. Okay, so to improve or to maintain the oxygen level or to improve the air quality inside the kitchen, we have to supply the fresh air also. Now the question is, how much amount of fresh air we have to supply? So as per ASHRAE, that 70 to 85% of exhaust airflow is our fresh air flow rate. Okay, so that much of means first you have to calculate the exhaust airflow, and for fresh air that you take as a 80% of that exhaust air. Suppose if any value is coming, so that much amount of air we have to supply. Outside air we have to supply inside the kitchen. Okay, to improve the indoor air quality or to maintain the oxygen level. Now fifth point is what? Again for fresh air also we have to find out the fresh air fan capacity. Sixth one, exhaust and fresh air duct size. So how to do the duct size? So for that we have a manual calculation also we have. With the help of that manually you can do the duct size, or otherwise we have a Macway duct sizer software. With the help of that software also you can do the duct size. Okay, if you want to do the exhaust air duct size, so we need exhaust air flow rate, because based on that airflow rate only you will do the duct size. Okay, because in manually we have a formula Q is equal to AV. Q is what? Exhaust flow rate. A is area and velocity. V is velocity. So how much velocity we have to maintain inside the duct, that also we have a separate topic. I will explain you on that time. Okay, so this is all about the design criteria of kitchen ventilation system. So this is our typical kitchen exhaust system. You can see each and every component is given here in this schematic diagram. So your first of all we have a hood. Okay, and hood with baffle filter. Why we are using baffle filter here? The function of baffle filter is it only allow the smoke to enter and stoke oil and grease particle. Okay, so that is why time to time we have to just take that baffle filter and wash it. Okay, we have to do the maintenance. Okay, now here we have installed the duct. So in that two branches there, so at every branch we have to place the VCD, volume control damper. why we are using volume control damper to control the flow of exhaust air. Okay, as per your requirement you can just increase or decrease that flow rate. Okay, finally all smoke will enter into the ESP, electrostatic precipitator. So the function of electrostatic precipitator is what? If suppose any impurities remain in the duct after Beffel filter, then it is removed by electrostatic precipitator and we can throw pure air to the atmosphere. Okay, after that we have installed the centrifugal fan, and sometime we have to install the inline cabinet fan. So it is based on your requirement. So if you are doing the ventilation, kitchen exhaust ventilation in large commercial area, so on that time we have to install centrifugal fan also, because centrifugal fan is most, there are many advantages of centrifugal fan. First of all, this fan you can use for exhausting high capacity or high volume of air. With the help of this fan you can easily extract that high volume of air. Okay, so that is why it is very important. So here we are installing centrifugal fan also. Now the question is that what velocity we have to maintain. So remember, always as per NFPA, National Fire Protection Association, velocity should be in the range of 1500 to 2500 fpm. Okay, while doing the duct sizing, how much velocity we have to take? So recommended velocity is 1800 fpm. You can take and design the duct, do the size. Okay, so this is about uh, kitchen exhaust system. Now the next topic is components of kitchen ventilation system. So in that, first we have a Beffel filter. You can see in this image also. I have already discussed about Beffel filter. So here we have to install the Beffel filter. For what purpose? Because this Beffel filter stoke oil and grease particle. So time to time we have to do the maintenance, and here we have installed the bulb. We are using the bulb also in hood. So this bulb is generally a vapor proof incandescent bulb is used in hood. Okay, so what materials we are using for Beffel filter? So here it is written, so generally aluminium and stainless steel are common materials for making Beffel grease filter. The function of Beffel filter is what? It only allows the smoke to enter and stoke oil and grease particles. How this Beffel filter work? First of all, the filter can collect more grease. After that, the grease may drain through the Beffel and into the catch basin. And remember here, Beffel filter prevents the spread of fire if there is an accident with the cooking appliances. Suppose if there is a fire in your kitchen, so this Beffel filter can prevent the spread of fire also. Now the next component is electrostatic precipitator, and in short you can say ESP. So electrostatic precipitators is a device that uses an electric charge to remove certain impurities, either solid particles or liquid droplets from air or other gases. The function of electrostatic precipitator is what? Suppose if any impurities remain in the duct after Beffel filter, then it is removed by ESP and we can throw pure air to the atmosphere. And remember here, electrostatic precipitator can capture fine particles, that is those that are smaller than 2.5 micron. It means 0.0001 inch in dia. So that much fine particle it can capture. Okay, because what happened, these particles are dangerous if released, because they can be drawn deep into the lungs and can trigger inflammatory reaction. Now the next component is exhaust hood. You can see in this figure, with the help of this hood only we can exhaust the smoke from inside and we can throw that smoke to the outside. Okay, so what is exhaust hood? I have already explained you that it is a device containing a mechanical fan that hang among the stove or cooktop in the kitchen. It removes airborne grease, combustion products, fumes, smoke, heat, and steam from the air by evacuation of the air and filtration. So there are many benefits of using exhaust hood. The most important benefit of this exhaust hood is that it removes potentially toxic pollutants and gases from the air in your kitchen. Preparing a meal, especially the way I cook, may sometimes mean you have to deal with smoke, steam, and grease. All of these can be potentially dangerous side effects if inhaled by those closest to it. That is why we have to install the exhaust hood. Okay. Another great benefit of this exhaust hood is that it helps to remove heat from your kitchen, whether it is heat coming from your cooktop or steam coming off your food. A vent hood will help stop it from heating you in the face and make it slightly more comfortable for you. Okay. Now here the hood which we are using in for cooking appliances is type 1 hood. So generally exhaust hood may be classified into two type 1 and type 2. So type 1 hood is used for removing grease and smoke. Okay, so that is why application here is written this type of hood type 1 we are using for cooking appliances. Now the second type hood is used for removing steam, vapor, heat and odor when grease is not present. So application is written here. Type 2 hood is used for dishwasher, steam tables, etc. So this is all about kitchen ventilation system part 1. Now the remaining part will upload soon. So if this video is important for you, so please do not forget to like, share and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification of upcoming video. I hope all of you enjoy this session. See you in next one.